Okay, I just want to make a point here. Like I said, I've shot literally 500,000 rounds in my life. I would consider myself in the top point 0.5% of all, people who consider themselves to be marksmen. When I was 5, I was shooting my first 22 at swinging bottle caps. And basically, from that day forward, I advanced until they finally took everything away from me that wasn't a single shot. My hunting career, I ended up hunting with a bow because a rifle became too easy. So this is what you hunt deer with. This is what you hunt people with. This is a weapon, the exact copy of which I took over 20 deer with in my life. This is a gun that I wouldn't own, nor have I ever owned, nor would I ever take a human life with it. This is a gun that I would pass down to my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, and my great-great-grandchildren. This is something that I would not want them to own, period, for any reason, because this makes a statement. Just like this makes a statement. Now you tell me which one is saying, I'm for hunting and leisure and pleasure. I'm for making myself look all big, bad, and important because I'm an army man. I am pro-gun in every way. Pro-gun. Weapons, guns, two different things to me. Okay? Period. No one can justify large mag, semi-automatic bump stock fucking guns that look like that with Picatinis hanging all over. For me, that is what's giving firearms a bad name, is trying to make violence look sexy. Okay, if it's for leisure and hunting and all that, okay. If you want to be in a gun club that goes out to the deserts and shoots automatic weapons all day long, I'm all for that too. I'm for you owning a fucking cannon if you can afford the ammunition. I think if you want to own a 50 caliber quad fucking on a pivot thing, yeah, hell yeah, I'm all for that. No problems whatsoever, okay? But if we're talking about general firearm use, okay, no one needs a fucking AR-15. I'm sorry, okay? This 243 right there, the last shot I made was almost 600 yards, and the animal never even twitched, just fell straight down, right on its legs, folded up. And I decided at that moment I had to switch to a bow and arrow. I always finish this story with a story from my brother. Whenever I talk about guns and hunting, I always go back to the manly man way of hunting. Fuck. So this is what he said. He puts on no scent, climbs into a fucking bush, literally climbs into a manzanita bush and camouflages himself. And he stands there with an apple in his hand, knowing that this deer that he's been watching is going to be coming by. And sure enough, within an hour, here comes the deer. He's got his hand out. It's literally resting on a branch with a fucking apple in his hand. And the deer comes over to get the fucking apple, and he cuts his throat. That's hunting. And although there were no witnesses, knowing my brother, I believe my brother. See, there's a difference between hunting. Nothing could be more obvious between these two ideals, okay? They're like a book. They tell a story, okay? There's no escaping that truth. I don't care how fucking hardcore gun you are like me, okay? There's no escaping the truth. And when you see these guys with their fucking guns slung over their shoulder or watching voting booths, fucking, oh, we're proud boys and all this shit, I'm like, you just want to be army man so fucking bad, don't you? You just need, your fucking dick must be this big. You really, 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 really need to project some kind of fucking something you're not. And that's why you got that weapon slung over your fucking shoulder, okay? As far as I'm concerned, you make a disgrace of gun ownership.